cancer knocked me down, but not out. Now, I'm cancer-free. The recovery, it's been tough. I'll need patience, a lot of humor.
Beware of them agitators.
And support from friends and family. Over the last 2 years, I haven't played much golf, but there's no better place to get back in the game than on 66 courses in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We're keeping score, but just teeing it up means I've already won.
Look at there, the big man's on the board.
Join me on my journey to break par. They've got me on the toughest hole here at a beautifully conditioned golf course. This par 4 has actually been modified a bit in recent years, adding some fairway landing area for your tee shot that reduced the size of the water hazard that runs across it. Thank you, but I'm still gonna need to have my A game on this one though.
So today I'm right on the North Carolina, South Carolina line. We're near Calabash, North Carolina. This is Meadowlands Golf Club, and boy, is it a beauty. This would be a dream day for me. 18 in the morning, 9 in the afternoon, roll into one of these seafood buffets over here in the village of Calabash in the afternoon, a couple hours grazing. What a perfect day right there. Now let me talk to you about this golf course a little bit. I was just hanging out in the clubhouse with some guys that just got finished playing. I said, what do you like about Meadowlands? They said, man, those greens are good. It's Tiff Eagle Bermuda, and they are absolutely perfect. A couple things I like about the golf course. Number one, it's got some room off the tee. I can spray it a little bit off the tee. I like a golf course that's got a little bit of room. The other thing is the conditioning here is absolutely perfect. This is signature hole, long par 4. They send me out here to play the number 1 handicap hole. Let's see what we get. I saw a splash and a bounce. The bounce came after the splash. That's good. How you doing? Nice horn. So when I was doing the on camera to start this show, I forgot what hole we were on. I couldn't remember if it was number 3 or number 4. So when I did the on camera, I just said this is number 1 handicap hole. I didn't say what hole it was because it would have been 50-50. I didn't know. Was it 3 or was it 4? So when I do camera work, I always try to make sure that I'm accurate or I just ignore something. In this case, I just basically ignored it. But it is in fact number 3. I know that now. And it's the number 1 handicap hole. You got to carry water off the tee, you got to carry water off the green. Woo, I got a long ways left for this one. All right, boys, here's what we got. It did hit some water, and I am in the right rough. I thought it hit that pond, but this is what we got right here. So, I left myself just about 200 yards into the wind. I could lie and say 4 iron, but I'm not quite feeling it. So I'm going with my 5 wood, my weak 5 wood. It's almost like a 6 wood. Little in front of it. Giddy up, baby. I didn't see a splash. I think it's a little right. Remember, this is the number 1 handicap hole, number 3. It's my shot hole. I tried to take a little too much off of that one. I think at my age, I shouldn't try to take too much off of anything. Man, what a pretty place. We're just into North Carolina, but it's amazing how different it feels here. Something about the maturity of the pine trees. You get on the south end of Myrtle Beach, which is 70 miles away, and it's got more of that low country feel. North Carolina coast, it feels just a little bit different. You start getting a little closer to Pinehurst, and these pines get that texture like you get at Pinehurst. Really beautiful place. All right, I got a pretty easy pitch over here. Cool thing about this green is sort of a bowl down in the front, and today it's in the bowl. The other thing I want to point out is when you look at that grass on the green, it gets a little slick. So that tells me the grain is going that way. So this will be a little faster than maybe it would be otherwise. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, come on. So this whole location is in a little bowl. I got some slope coming in here. If you're not careful, you don't see the slope coming in right here. I actually think that slope coming in on the left is going to have more impact than the slope coming in on the right. You know what that means? Left center chicken dinner. Well, I had a great theory on that, but I was very wrong. That slope pushed it that way. Well, that's all right. Every now and then, a man can be wrong and make a bogey. But you know what? Even though I made bogey, I can't think of a place I'd rather be than right here at Meadowlands. Beautiful place.
Uh-oh, that's 2 bogeys and 2 holes. Got to get that turned around and quick. I'm not done with Calabash just yet on this trip. Let's see what we've got on the next stop.